Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist, here with today's Schumann resonance report for Thursday, October 19th. We're getting closer to Halloween. How are you feeling after all that energy the other day? You feeling all right? What I heard in meditation this morning is now that this energy is really starting to integrate down, it's going to bring a lot to the surface that needs to be examined, like looked close at. For example, what I heard is that many people are going to start experiencing more contrast in their lives in specific areas. For example, if your career or your job is something that you are not passionate about and you're not sure you want to do it anymore, you may be starting to experience a lot of contrast in that area because Source is trying to gently encourage you to make a decision. The idea being that now is the time for us to really work on creating the reality we want to see around us in the world and for ourselves. And sometimes the only way to do that is by making hard decisions and facing strong contrast. Because remember, as much as it sucks, contrast is important because contrast is what helps you see what you do and don't want in your life. So if you have a job that you feel yourself going every day just to fill the status quo, meet an obligation, there's no passion there, you're just not interested in that anymore, don't be surprised when later this week, today, tomorrow, the next day, something comes up in there that really makes you question, is it time for me to go? When these things happen, it can feel very disruptive, it can be very upsetting. Do your best to pull your focus back and ask yourself, what am I being asked to make a decision about in this situation? What am I being asked to examine more closely in this situation? It's also the perfect time to really work on your daydreams. What do you actually want for yourself? Daydream about it. Where do you see yourself? Is it somewhere out in the Southwest where the sun comes in every morning right on your face, and when you drink your coffee on the back porch, you're looking at a beautiful mountain with wonderful sunshine on top of it? That's mine. Start focusing on those things too, because as this contrast comes forward, when you're focusing on your daydreams, maybe it will give you a clarity on which side you actually want to go down. And I'm definitely not saying to make any rash decisions, and I'm not saying to quit your job out of nowhere just because you have a rough day, but I am saying maybe this rough day is purposeful in helping you see that's not where you want to be anymore. Maybe it's pointing out to you that you're able to do, be, and say so much more than you're giving yourself credit for right now. People are also still having physical symptoms from this, depending on the chakra where the energy is most dense as it tries to integrate. You may have symptoms in that area. For the third eye, it's headache, sinus pressure, ringing in the ears. For the throat, it's a drippy, scratchy throat. For the heart, it can be heart palpitations. It can be a feeling of tightness in the chest. It can be a feeling of sadness that wants to come forward. It can be all kinds of stuff. Each chakra is a little bit different in what you may experience based on the amount of density you have in the space as you're trying to integrate new energies. But Source today is not sending us any new energies, as you can see, because we're still working on this giant piece of energy that we're really trying to integrate here. Again, as this contrast comes up in your life, use it as an opportunity to ask yourself, is this really where I want to be? Is this really what I want to do? Is this really all I'm capable of? Because a lot of the times when those questions come up, the answer is no. So start really thinking about it. What's your plan? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? And I'm not saying live in the future, but I am saying start thinking about it. Start putting it out fully, mindfully. Start putting it out there as if to attract it to you, using law of attraction to your advantage instead of fighting against it, friend. Because law of attraction is your best friend. You just have to be nice and figure out how to use it. That's it. And as always, have a great day.